Ponce.
Lydia Ponce, Venice.
Ponce. Gracias.
Good morning, and thank you. Since we saw you last month, there are many of us who have gone to the Affordable Housing Commission for the City of Los Angeles, the Economic Development meetings. We, the public, are doing our best to work with our council district representatives, and we are simply not being supported. We have not received documents or information we requested over 4 months ago. There are no checks and balances within our City of Angels city planning, and our Coastal Commission, you all are doing the best you can. However, you and we, the public, are depending on our city planning departments to do their job. There's just too many demolitions, director's exemptions, and Mr. Shoup is finishing the job he has started within Venice, as he stated in City Hall when I saw him last. He was last removed in March, and so I don't understand why he still has his hands on these projects. Since last month's meeting, the Coastal Commission, Venice has had new applications for permits to bring their projects to legal standards, to comply with the law, bring everything to code, everything that's being developed. There's about probably anywhere in this last month about, I'd say it started with 4 and now there's about a dozen. So this is after the fact, after projects are being demoed and or built. So I'm asking you, there's aunties, grandmothers, sisters, people in the community who are asking that we simply afford interpretation of our Venice specific plan. We want Venice to be opt out of the small lot subdivisions, the ordinance. We need to opt out of director's interpretation. We need the commission to have a tour of Venice. We welcome you. We need to provide that town hall that we spoke of back in March. And please, no more de minimis waivers. And I thank you for your time and your attention.
Thank you. Robin Rudisil.
Good morning, Robin Rudisil. I'm chair of Venice Land Use and Planning, and I'm speaking here today as an individual Venetian. We in Venice really appreciate the California Coastal Commission and its staff, and the fact that you continue to uphold the ideals of the Coastal Act. I know this commission has been concerned about the lack of a local public participation during their approval processes for the de minimis waivers previously that had been issued. And of course, we're looking to the Venice Local Coastal Program to solve this and many other issues. But we've discussed making a lot of changes as a result of the LCP, which is very important. But we have a current process now that we need to fix, and problems and concerns that need to be addressed. As indicated by our councilperson, Mike Bonin, we need to increase transparency and enhance the public process. Now, the neighborhood councils are authorized by city charter, and they incorporate these councils into city government and its various decision processes, such as land use and planning. And I think that makes clear the value of this process. However, to make it a more effective process for our community and then your process as well, we need 3 things. We need to clarify that the Neighborhood Council's advisory role is a required part of the city's public hearing process. We need to make sure that the NC process is completed prior to city hearings. And we also need to make sure that if the decision maker does not follow our recommendation, that it's explained or there's some kind of a finding saying why not. And I think given that we review all of the entitlement applications and we separate them out into de minimis and all other, I believe that could satisfy the need for a local public participation and recommendation that the Coastal Commission is looking for. So I encourage you to please encourage your peers and people you know at the city to support this so that we can get back to a faster process for our local developers and the de minimis waiver process. Thank you.
Thank you. We do